Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. And yes, today I'm going to share with you the 7 reasons why you'll never live at Lake Chapala and that you'll never live in Mexico. So let's jump right into these. So number 1, I want to share with you, this is really important. And I'm going to have another video that comes out that's actually going to talk about this subject even deeper. But the person that we become is actually influenced by 5 things: what we watch, what we read, what we listen to, the seminars that we attend, and our association with people. Those 5 things. If we start today, or if we look back years ago, the person we are today are because of the influence of those 5 things. It doesn't matter our influence. It's all about what we're looking at, what we're reading, what we're listening to. And so one of the things I tell people and remind that if you're looking at moving to Mexico, if you're looking at moving to Lake Chapala, you've got to be careful what voice you're listening to. So we turn on CNN, Fox News, NBC, ABC. Those are all things that we're watching. And right now in the States, there's a bunch of stuff going on national television. It's called a presidential run for power. And it's absolutely putting the world in a tizzy. I mean, it's just amazing what's going on right now. No matter which side you're on. We're all supposed to be on the good side. Today, it's not as easy to... Well, we think we're in America, we think we're in the US, and we got it made. Well, we're having our own problems, such as also Canada. It's understandable. So I want to talk about those things real quick. So one of the reasons that you'll never move here is because you'll believe in and buy into social media. So it doesn't matter which platform. You could even watch CNN and what CNN's saying about Mexico and about the border issue, or Fox News or ABC or NBC. What's being said about Mexico? And that can be something that greatly influences you not to come here. Number 2, you'll listen and believe in well-meaning friends and family. That's number 2. Number 3, you'll be more concerned about what others think about you than you're thinking about your life and how you want to live your life. Because we've all been given, well, let's put it this way, it's called lifestyle. So we're given life by God. And the second thing is style is how we decide to live in it. So it's lifestyle. So the biggest one of all of these, because you're going to hear families say, you say Mexico, and they says, are you crazy? Are you off your rocker? Are you nuts? You're looking at going to Mexico. Well, that could be enough to blow you right out of the seat. And you said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. They're saying this, and I can't live that way. And I've got a dream. I want to be able to live differently. I don't make a lot of money. I'm living on Social Security. I just can't live in the States anymore. I'd like to live someplace where I can it'd be more affordable. So these thoughts and all are always going around in our minds. And so the number 1, why should I say these are all important, but one of the biggest reasons why people or why you will not move and live in Mexico is this right here. Fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And here is what's interesting about that. What we fear about and are concerned about, 97% of the time, through psychologists stating that 97% of the time what we fear about will never happen. The stuff we worry about in life, and I want to make sure that you know that I'm not saying this because I'm all of a sudden this person here that has all these answers. What I'm saying is it affects every one of us. Fear, false evidence appearing real. It doesn't matter if it is a relationship that we're in. It doesn't matter if it's a marriage. It doesn't matter if it's a friendship. It doesn't matter if it's a school we go through. It doesn't matter our work, our job, our career. We are influenced by fear. We make decisions by fear. And the one thing that I really want to share with you, because I've got another video I'm coming out with that talks about fear in a lot more of a depth and things that you're going to really understand and want to know more about. Drawing from some of my positive mental and my success-oriented seminars, positive mental seminars I've done for many years. But what I do want you to know is this. If we're listening to our family and friends, if we're just watching TV, if we're looking on social media, if we're reading this, or if we're watching this YouTube channel, or whatever it may be, we've got to be careful of the voice that we listen to. I have got many well-meaning people conscientiously looking at moving to Mexico and primarily coming here to Lake Chapala. And I get emails. And some of those emails, I reach out to people and let them know that you're just like everybody else. People fear that same thing. People are concerned about that same thing. These people here hear the same thing. I mean, we got told the same thing. In fact, it's interesting. When we came down to Lake Chapala our very first time in April of 2021, we were here for 8 days. Our church knew that we were going away on a vacation, but they had no idea where we were going because we didn't tell anybody. And then the week before we left, I'll never forget this. The week before we left, we were both really active in church. I was a part of the praise band playing guitar, and my wife Barbara was a part of the quilting ministry that made quilts for shut-ins and the elderly and kids, homeless people. And in fact, when COVID hit, they were making masks. That's what they decided to do, is everybody was making masks. So when we told them a week in advance that we were leaving, it wasn't real easy because this was our family. These are people that we saw every single week. As a matter of fact, we saw several times a week. And, but nobody from our church says, "You're crazy. What are you thinking of?" Everybody had well wishes. As a matter of fact, a little story about that. When we actually had let them know that we were leaving, the last Saturday night, because we attended church on Saturday night, the last Saturday night that we were there, they actually gave us a card. They all signed it. They'd put money in it. And on the front of the card, it said, "Jim and Barbara's Big Adventure." And I had no inkling that I was going to have a YouTube channel. Nothing at all. We moved down here for some specific reasons, like it was more affordable. We were living on one Social Security check. On top of that, I just need to be able to get away and be able to decompress just with all the stuff that I was dealing with mentally, and just some mental health issues that I'm dealing with. So when we came here, it was a real blessing. But we had to be willing to get over the hump. Barbara told me for the longest time, we had been married already for 6 years. 6 years. We just celebrated 9 years of marriage. We've been here 3 years now. That she would like to move to Mexico. And I said, "You know what? I'm a flag flying American. I'm not looking. I'm a proud one at that. Moving to Mexico." Got a phone call from a friend of mine. And out of the blue, I said to him, he was talking to a friend of mine. And I said, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" He said, "Moving to Mexico." And I'm thinking, are you crazy? Moving to Mexico? And he said, "Yeah, we found this great place. It's called Ajijic." And I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I know some Spanish. And I said, "What was that? What? What is that?" And he sent us a video. In fact, it was one of Jerry Brown's videos. And we started watching a bunch of other videos like everybody else does. And we decided to make the trip. And so we were here in the middle of April of 21, and we moved here. We moved into our condo the very last day of May 2021. So if we would have listened to all those people. If we would have, even on videos, I mean, you can get on YouTube and you can look for stuff that says negative things about anywhere in the world, Mexico included. But I got to tell you, it's been an incredible choice for us to live here. But you know what? If you let those 7 things rule your world, what you watch, what you read, what you listen to, the people you associate with, and also the seminars you attend, that's a big deal. And so people says, why would you say seminars attend? I actually offer a exploration tour, a relocation service, helping you making the decision if you're looking at wanting to move here or not. And if you'd like more information on that, I've also got a link I'll put in the description that you'll be able to take a look at. But 7 things that if you let these things control you, you'll never live in Mexico. Hearing everything about the borders, and it's a big hot subject right now in the States. And there's more than one border. It isn't just the southern border. There's other borders also. But the bottom line is, if you want to move to Mexico, it's got to be your decision. Your decision. And in an upcoming video I'm going to be talking about the number 1 reason why you'll never move here. You'll never move here. 1 reason. So I hope you found this helpful for you. I hope that you get something out of it. Just realize that I recognize that there are definitely reasons why people don't move here. And I've been with like 90 couples over the last year and a half that are looking to move in here. And it's amazing, just the conversations, the people they've talked to, their experiences, what they've read, what they've seen on YouTube. It's amazing. It's amazing. So hope you found this of help to you. And friend, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's fast, free, and easy to do. On the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little red box. Tap on it and you're subscribed. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Lets other people know it's a great video to watch about retiring here to Lake Chapala. Stop by, say hi, leave a question, leave a comment, or let us know of a video idea that you'd like to see. Also, make sure that you hit the bell, because that way you'll be immediately notified when our next video comes in. You don't want to miss our next video. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this channel and supporting this community. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.